Time for Love Talking Fords with Brad and Brian from Love Ford in Henrietta.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henrietta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes...
Hello, Green Country.
Hello, everybody. Good morning and happy Saturday to you. We are Love Ford in Henrietta, Oklahoma, and we are...
In the center of the universe.
We are. I'm Brian, and that's Brad. Again, we hope you have a good weekend. How's that? Yeah, works for me. So what's happening, Brad?
We got 4 days.
Yeah.
Counting today.
Yeah. Well, you got to count it. It's early in the morning. So, and thanks for you guys that are tuning in and checking us out and listening to us on the Sports Animal 97.1 in Tulsa.
And bearing with us, because this is it.
Yeah, this is we know that you prefer to hear about sports, and we'd like to touch on sports, but with 4 days remaining, we're pretty fired up to clear the minds and get everybody. Hopefully, a lot of you have early voted, and if not, Tuesday's a very big day, and hopefully you have the patience to go through the process. But anyway.
I voted.
I did. I did early.
You know who I voted for?
I have a guess. Yes. I have a general guess, but anyway. So, Brad, how did things go on your pick'ems last week?
You know, not a great week, but it was a winner. 5-4.
5-4, so that puts us at 31-20.
That's exactly right. Good job.
And I didn't know till just then. The power of the mind. Me and Elon, man, I'm just kidding. But anyway, nevertheless. So 31-20, so you'd still be significantly in good shape. If you were betting an ice cream sandwich on each of these games, you would be up to a whole box ahead of the whole deal because they come in a box of 12. I know. I buy them in a box of 12. And look at me. It's the miracle cure of all ice cream sandwich. Kids, make your parents get you an ice cream sandwich.
He does not eat his calories, folks.
No, I don't. Dr. Pepper takes care of a lot of it and some other stuff as well. So we are Love Ford in Henrietta, and we are our website address, because we're going to remind you of this a couple times because we've been doing some market research, and we'll touch on that here in a minute. But we're going to do our we're skipping our traditional Who's from Henrietta, because of the importance of our final podcast before the
only one
election.
Bobblehead out there today, folks.
There's only one bobblehead in front of us, and you can check us out on YouTube if you wonder who that might be. But we have Mr. Donald J. Trump, our next and the 47th president of the United States, on the table with us today, and we wish him and our country the best of luck. So, Brad, speaking of luck, sorry about you. You want to do some picks?
Let's do them.
All right. We got 14 to choose from. You got to pick 9. So here we go. 19 Ole Miss -7 at Arkansas. And the people listening to us on the radio go yelling, "Take the points."
Okay, I'm listening to you because I'm a man of the people.
I didn't. All right. I did. Oh, Lord. I just influenced somebody's. Anyway. So he's going with Arkansas. Brad, the next one is Air Force is picking up 22.5 at 21 Army. Well,
I gotta take those Fighting Knights. The Golden Knights.
The Army guy is going to pick Army and give away the 22.5. But of course,
Heisman.
Minnesota's given 3 or getting no. What? Yeah, this one confused me. I wish I could have validated, but it's on the same piece of paper. Number 3, or scratch all that. Minnesota is giving up 3 at number 24 Illinois. Illini.
Yeah. Anything against Waltz, I'm all about. I'll take the Fighting Illini. You got it right this time.
Yeah. All right. Number 1 Oregon is giving up 14.5. This is like you would have never expected line from at the beginning of the year. Number 1 Oregon is giving up 14.5 at Michigan. Huh.
Yeah.
Man, what a year turns. I wish anyway.
Not once have I've played Oregon every time you've thrown them out there. And I've played both sides of it. And I have lost every game. But I'll take Oregon.
You've lost every one of the Oregon events?
Everyone.
With or without them, huh?
With or without them. Getting the points, giving the points, lost everyone.
I think Michigan may be that bad. And who are we to talk? Brad takes Oregon, giving up the 14.5. Our next game on the plate is Florida, picking up 16.5 at Georgia, number 2 team in the country. Florida, 16.5 at Athens. Wasn't that a place way over there where the Greek gods and stuff? Yeah, okay.
Where the breaking started?
Yeah, the break dancing. That's correct. Can't wait.
Yes, I will take Florida.
I will stand firmly and disagree with that this particular time. However, I'm not supposed to have an opinion. All right, so Brad takes Florida, picking up 16.5. Texas Tech is your next opportunity, plus 14.5 at number 11, Iowa State.
Tech. Drill, baby, drill. Go Red Raiders.
Number 12, Indiana is giving up 7.5 at Michigan State.
Indiana.
Now we're making these quick now. Good. Number 17, Kansas State is throwing Houston 13.5 points. Number 17, Kansas State at Houston, handing them 13.5. I bet that goes to 14 before the game starts. But
Yep, Cougars.
he's taking them points. You got one more to go, I think, maybe. Texas A&M minus 2.5 at South Carolina. South Carolina apparently is a football team. We probably should know that, but we can't tell because our team doesn't play very good.
Yeah, I should take them, but I'm not. I'm taking A&M.
He's taking A&M and going to throw 2.5 points to South Carolina.
I haven't lost
Seems
with the
really
Aggies
lost, really low, but considering their number 10 team, I didn't mention that number 10 team ranked in the country is Texas
Number 1
A&M.
team in the SEC.
You are done, dude.
I'm done?
After all that passing, yes, you're done. 1,
Yeah,
2,
like-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah,
All right.
you're done. No Louisville, Clemson, Kentucky picking up 16.5 at Tennessee. I bet that's low. And Pittsburgh at SMU, 18 and 20 team. But a couple good college football games as far as the rankings are concerned. There's some pretty good games coming up. So, but that's Brad's picks. We do not condone gambling. However, we do have an opinion, and he is 31 and 20 since we started this many weeks ago. So,
I only have
Bear
2
witness.
tickets worth the paper right now that have a shot.
oh, the ones that we bought in the Shiny Town,
Yep.
the one with all
I
the
still
lights.
got a shot at Colorado.
I got nothing. I got junk.
And if all of you go out and vote and help a brother out, Trump!
You could bet on Trump.
You can bet on Trump.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was just, man, what a bummer, man. That is a bummer.
I got odds back then.
Yeah, I bet you
They've
did.
shifted.
I bet you did. Yeah, I bet you did. Hey, just a real quick note. We'll go back to one more item on the sports world as far as pick'em's concerned, which is Brad's pickup of the week. Matter of fact, you want to do that now?
Let's do it.
We won't cross sports or cross
Pickup
genres.
of the week.
There's something women like about a pickup man.
I'm leading my league, just to let you know.
Yeah.
And without the 2 best wide receivers both out right now.
Yeah. And the one that you recommended pick up got about the points you said he normally would get.
No, I think he got 4.9.
Well, you said 5.3, what he normally gets.
Oh, yeah. He did. He made.
And they didn't win, so. maybe
No,
that's
but
for-
Baker, again, I didn't play Baker and would have won by more because he threw for 330 yards. Baker is having a year, with or without anybody. He went to the wideouts and the tight end. I mean, not the wideouts, the running backs. Baker, love you. But quarterbacks.
Here it is.
If you're needing a quarterback right now, a lot
Dusty,
of you do.
get ready.
I suggest you look at, well, Jared Goff is not in a lot of leagues, but even when they win by 50 points, he's only getting like 14 points a game. I know this is going to sound crazy because he's an interception machine. However, the boy can throw. He'll get you some points. go to the Cleveland Browns and pick up Jameis Winston. That's right. Brad, are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy.
No, I was thinking that. You just read my mind.
Out of college, all the college teams that are out there and all the NFL teams out there, as of last week, there was only one team that had not scored 20 points this year. We're looking at 160 teams. Only one team had not eclipsed the 20-point, and that was the Cleveland Browns, until they got rid of that Yahoo that they gave a, $240 million contract guaranteed to. Once he left, they put in Jameson Winston. They beat the hottest team in the NFL. He throws for over 300 yards, and they put up 29 points.
The other quarterback liked massages too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't have that consume your life. Though it might feel good, not a good purpose. So, all right. So there's Brad's pickup of the week.
Hey, this is Dusty with Love Ford. You just heard Brad's pick of the week, and here's mine. I got a 2020 Ram 1500, four-wheel drive with a 5.7-liter Hemi. It's got an 8-speed automatic transmission and just over 64,000 miles. It's got that beautiful ivory white paint job and a very, very clean interior. Y'all come check it out. You can give us a call at 918-268-2244, or you can go online to iloveford.com, because that's love, baby.
So anyway, here at Love Ford, now that you've hung in there with us, at Love Ford we are have some great car deals, and as we previously mentioned, and it's caught on a little bit. We got a little more work to do to get the message out there, but we're doing up to $12,000 off on 2024 new Broncos. In addition to you having the opportunity to assume the Love Plus, which Brad is
15-year, 150,000 mile. It's a real warranty. Doesn't cost you anything. 15 years, man.
Complimentary with the purchase of a new Love Ford.
And 150,000 miles.
Yep.
Warranty on it. And on used cars, we're going to give them 7 years and 150,000 add-on. So if you got 60,000.
Oh, we're doing the add-on?
Mm-hmm.
It's 210,000 miles.
See
There's that math deal again.
That guy's quick.
I've got a headache, man. I've been thinking so hard about this.
We're giving it up. We're making it great again.
Well, I know everybody gets this.
Well, not.
I'm sitting at my desk. Well, fair enough. I'm sitting at my desk and I'm getting advertisements because I was watching something on YouTube. It was our podcast. No, I was watching something else. But remember, our podcasts it's Love Ford Podcast on YouTube. And one of the big city guys jumps on my computer, and he lets everybody know that they are doing $4,000 off 2024 Broncos. And if you got a Jeep, that you own a Jeep, and it's got to be 95 and newer. You don't have to trade it. But anyway, all that being said, you get an extra $2,000 rebate. So at the big city guys, they're doing, if you got a Jeep, they're doing $6,000. If you don't have a Jeep, it's only $4,000. I will crush that deal across the board. And on the Bronco Raptors, I'm $12,000. I don't care if you got a Jeep or not. So keep that in mind. They advertise more than we do, a lot more than we do. That costs money.
And our deals are good day or night.
Yeah. It don't matter.
Don't matter.
Don't matter what store you went to, whether it's night time
or day
or during the day. It doesn't matter what the big city dealer likes to say. We're $10,000 off on 2024 Expedition. Sold a couple of those.
Our ex-mayor just took advantage of
one. Yeah, ex-mayor. And we got $8,000 off on our F-150, XLT, STX, Lariats, whatever, four-wheel drive crew cabs. I got them in stock. I don't care which one you pick. Just go, hey, I want that one. I'll give you $8,000 off.
That'll crush that computer ad too.
Yeah, and then his other ad is he's up to a whopping $6,000 off on his. And I think you do have to buy that at the higher price at night.
So
better
prices and 15,150. Real.
Yeah. So we apologize that we don't advertise very much, but if you'll just go to iloveford.com, that's
LUB, baby.
It's that simple. Just check us out. We're a little bitty drive. It's not that far from the big city to the other cities, to the east, to the west, to the south. I don't care. Just take a look at the website. That's where our deals are. And we're working on the website. It will be better.
It's going to be better.
It's going to be better. We're getting better. We had to change companies, which that's a little bit of a cluster, but nevertheless, we're going to get there. So
and we're going to make our website great again.
Yeah, well, our website was never great, but anyway, we are going to make something out of our website. So don't get frustrated. When in doubt, drive to Henrietta. We are the center of the universe,
we're country
and we are
dudes.
Yeah,
we're just figuring this out.
Country homes. Oh, yeah, anyway, country roads. That's where I was headed on that deal. Sports-wise, the Thunder are off to a heck of a start.
Because they're good.
They are. Apparently, they're really good. And I'm not a big,
I'm not a
anyway,
big
but
NBA
you
fan
can't help but
until
listen
Christmas.
to it. So I was ripping the guys, I think even on this particular sports channel, 97.1 Sports Channel in Tulsa, for talking about the Thunder before in preseason.
Yeah.
So,
little
did I know that they were forecasting that we would have absolutely no reason to talk about college football locally, not even close to locally. So we're not going to go there. We're not going to waste our breath. We'd rather talk about why you should vote for Trump. And I know somebody just changed the dial. Just hang in there for a second, man.
I've been watching OU football all year long.
All 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 7 weeks. Okay.
Well, that's more than that. But I'm confident, Brian. We can beat Maine.
Touchdown, Sooners! You can unhitch the wagon and put the ponies in the barn.
Oklahoma State, there's nothing there. There's nothing at OU either. But O State, I don't know. What a miserable year for college football in the state of Oklahoma. Tulsa,
Tulsa Gabbard.
Yeah. And Arkansas being part of our green country family, and a lot of our customers are over there.
Just right there, man. Arkansas
is kind of teetering, yeah. They put up a little bit of a performance, and they fight hard, and they still lose, though, much like our teams over here. So
they won a couple of good ones. But anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pig suey, whatever.
So we got, as Brad had mentioned, we got 4 days counting this morning and today, and for the monumental opportunity that you have to vote in this particular presidential race. Hopefully you've already early voted as we have, and hopefully if you haven't, please take the time to go do so.
Especially Georgia, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Wisconsin.
Man, yeah.
Where are you?
Well, I can tell you where somebody is. You know who went to Wisconsin this week on behalf of the Democratic Party? This is kind of weird. And maybe it's not weird for Madison, Wisconsin. I've never been to Madison, Wisconsin.
I got family in Wisconsin.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
My
they need
son's
to
up
move.
there.
They need to move.
Good
So
people.
they sent the Kamala group, or Obama sent up there. They sent Bernie and AOC to do a rally in Madison, Wisconsin this week.
Did it go over well?
Hell, I didn't watch it. What are you out of your mind, man? I don't know. Maybe they had 500 people. I didn't watch it. I can't. Those are the two most wacky people in the world. So apparently Madison either needs to re-identify themselves in the general public, or everybody needs to move out of that town and let them do what they want to do with it.
How'd you like to party with those two and like Amy Winehouse before she died?
Because the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us.
Got to cheer on
Pennsylvania?
Oh, I'm just telling you, that's my call of the year, and I called it a couple of weeks ago. He's going to take Pennsylvania, which I think that is the swing of the swing states. I think if he takes that, the game's over. But
we got to drill, baby, drill, Pennsylvania.
Go
Steelers.
You got Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona.
No tips.
Yeah.
New Mexico, is that swing state?
I don't remember. It's over there with the other two that are, so I don't know. Maybe a bunch of people ran across the border or something and registered to vote. I don't have any idea. But I think Arizona is looking pretty good. No time to get cocky. A lot of early voting, a ton of early voting, which who knows what that means. We have a general hope and aspiration that we know what that means, but I don't think we do. So, but good luck to the ticket, and God bless America, man. After all this chatter that's been going on for the last couple months, there is no doubt in my mind that there's only one person that's capable of being the president.
Because this Donald Trump.
You have been an extraordinary leader. You continue to be a leader.
Remember when we started this and I was telling you, when we first started doing podcasts, I said, Biden's spending $1 trillion every 100 days. Mm-hmm. And about a month later, I said, man, that's down to 84 days. What's it now to?
Wait, we had a spending spree in September and October.
Because of September that you pointed out to me, we did the math on it. 48 days, folks.
To spend $1 trillion.
48 days. We're going through $1 trillion.
Of money we are printing, but we really don't have. Well, if you don't think that's a problem for your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's yeah. And if you're young enough, I'm just worried about them not spending my Social Security that I want them to pay me back one day.
Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?
What else we got?
Well, I got the kind of a humorous deal, unless you're a Kamala fan, but they did their event down in Houston, which happens to be my hometown. Anyway, so Kamala had her rally in Houston, and was it Beyonce?
It was
that girl?
Beyonce.
Beyonce was there with some other people, and I did watch a little bit of that, and it was annoying because it wasn't very exciting. Nor did the TV coverage. I don't know what the mics were messed up. They made people wait and I know Trump was late for 3 hours on something, but that's the first time he's been that way. But these people in the crowd, in between the guest speakers. It was miserable. They were playing crappy music through a crappy system, and but my favorite, because we're in the car business, and for those big city guys and those little jicky dealers out there that are not us, we're the good guys.
Yep.
But they did the bait and switch.
Bait and switch.
So bait and switch in the car business is you advertise a vehicle for a certain price. When you get there, it's not there, and they switch you to another car, and they high five when you leave because you bought something you didn't intentionally go to buy. Right? So Beyonce and Kamala did the bait and switch.
Yeah, here's Beyonce, and then you get cackling Kamala.
We are Love Ford in Henrietta, Oklahoma. We apologize for the excessive political stuff, but we know come Wednesday we'll have a general idea. Come Thursday, we may have a clue.
If you hate this political
Friday,
stuff, you vote and take 5 of your friends to the poll, especially Michigan, Georgia, all these swing states, Pennsylvania. You go out and take 5 of your friends, and we get Trump in this office,
North Carolina,
and you'll teach us a lesson, and we'll never talk about this again.
Maybe. Well, we're going to remind you what good decisions we all made when we voted for Trump, and now that the economy and stuff's kind of straightening up, it'll all be good. So we're Love Ford in Henrietta, I-40 and Highway 75, the center of Green Country and the center of Universe, because we stole that particular area from Tulsa on a spy mission. I know it's still there, but we took the superpowers out of it. And our website is iloveford.com, iloveford.com. Check out our deals, baby. Man. You're getting ripped off in the big cities. Look forward to seeing you. Got a great service department, as everybody in our territory knows, and more people learning every day. So have a good week. Please go vote. Pray for the country, because we need a change.
And we need a good podcast next week.
Yeah. And hopefully maybe the Sooners or OSU will win, and we can have something to talk about. But anyway,
Sooners are going to get them this week.
Meanwhile, I ain't betting on. Meanwhile, we are out, and we thank you for watching, listening, and checking us out. Peace.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. And the fact that someone disagrees with us does not make them the enemy within. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. America, for too long, we have been consumed with too much division, chaos, and mutual distrust.
You know, to just be grossly generalistic, you could put half of Trump's supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables.
He's talking about the Border Patrol. He's talking about nurses. He's talking about teachers. He's talking about everyday Americans who love their country.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I'm voting for Donald Trump and Bobby Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard and Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk and JD Vance and everyone else that they're going to bring in this team, this Avengers, this Voltron, whatever you want to call it.
I intend to be president for all Americans. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
I think the answer to curing inflation is a balanced budget.
Now, how do you do that? I mean, it's not, how do you balance the budget?
Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here.
But the issue is, what will you say out in the midst of that world? Will you stand up for Christ?
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
You can't lead America if you don't love Americans. You just
Ford.com. LUV, baby.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henrietta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes...